Hello, my name is Chelsea Dillon, and this is my informative speech for Miss McLaughlin's class, and this is my audience. My topic is divorce and the impact it has on a child. Divorce can have a diversity of effects on a child, whether positive, negative, or neutral. Depending on what the divorce is like and depending on the age of the child, it can have a very different effect on them. Before I got married, I held the opinion that divorce was wrong except in abuse, addiction, or infidelity. Even now, after being divorced for 2 years, I still believe as a parent that we should do whatever we can to make a divorce work, if at all possible. And if we can't make it work, then we should at least try our best to lessen the negative effects on our children. Negative effects by age. This is not an exact thing. Exact thing, but some of the research that I did for the ages were from 5 to adolescence, and less than 5 there's blame and guilt. From 5 to 8 there seems to be a lot of sadness. From 9 to 12 there's very intense anger, and in adolescence you might see your child acting out and being aggressive, whether at school, at home, or even in their future relationships. Now, I only could find one article on the neutral effects of divorce on a child because, again, every divorce and every child is different. But there was an article done by NBC News in 2013 on celebrity couples and how they have somehow found a way to co-parent peacefully with each other for their children. There's several ways to co-parent, whether going to parenting classes or therapy, and if you go to therapy, it's mostly so that you can get your anger out behind closed doors so that you're not doing it in front of your children. And the therapy may not always work, but you should at least try to do everything possible that you can for your child. A positive effects on divorce, you wouldn't think that there would be positive effects, but again, another research that I found talks about it, and when one or the other parent leaves the home, it seems to lessen the tension that's among the entire family, and children seem to be happier. They seem to relax more. They just seem more at peace and more at ease at home. You should try to teach your children that it's okay to move on. Pictured, I have me and my fiance and our 2 kids, and we could not be happier with each other. And even though we're a blended family and a mixed family, we try to teach our children that it's okay to move on, even if it's not with each other, and even if, you could be married, several years, or even like me and my ex-husband, less than a year, we still, try to teach our child that, moving on, it's okay. It's scary at first, but it's worth it in the end if you know that you're getting out of a relationship or out of a marriage that's just not working. You should show them that the new relationships are okay in any way possible, even if it's trying to talk to each other, whether, you're co-parenting or you have joint custody or joint legal custody, whichever one. When you go to pick up your child from the other parent's house, you should have nice, friendly conversations. You don't have to act like you completely like each other, but you have to at least show your child that you can get along, even if it's just for them. Although when most people think of divorces, they think that it's nothing but negative, I am one of those that can tell you that though the divorce was the hardest part, now that we're just with our child and we're teaching our child that it's okay, that we're not together, and he has a lot of questions, but I try to explain to him that mom and dad loved each other and we cared about each other, but we just thought given the circumstances that it was just best for us to separate. There are negative, there are positive, there are neutral, and it doesn't matter which way it goes. You just have to teach your child that divorces do not have to end ugly. You can find a way to be better with each other, together, even separately. And even though most divorces end in a train wreck, and I have friends and family that their divorces do not end well, but coming from somebody who has been divorced even at a young age, you should just try to tell your children it's okay. We still love each other, we care about each other, but we did this for you because we wanted you to have a happy life, and we want you to continue to know that we're there for you and we love you, and no matter what happens, that mom and dad will be there whether you're older or younger, just try to teach your children that divorce is okay. It may not be the greatest thing, but you have to tell your children, look, it's all right to get divorced. It's all right when relationships end, especially in the right circumstances. Thank you.